One. Hi everyone, I'm Christine Jassy of Mail Something Pretty, and I have this kind of an elegant card to show you. It is a easel card, but it's a horizontal easel card. So usually I see their easel cards are kind of more portrait, but this one is horizontal. So I wanted to show you how we made it. This was one of our club projects. So this we did. So you can change the occasion for why you want to send it. So I'm going to show you how we put it together and the score lines and all that. So the stamp set I chose to use is called Artistically Inked. I actually chose this stamp set. It's actually been around for a while, but it's new to me. I really liked the words, so I kind of bought it with a purpose of using the words, not necessarily the flowers, but I really like how the flowers came out, so I'll be using it a little bit more. And let's see, actually we'll get going here. So I'm going to use the new Moody Mauve color, and I will be honest with you, when I saw that it was coming, I was not excited. I'm not a mauve person, but I have to say I kind of like it. It's much better than I expected. It's richer. I thought it was going to be more pastel-y, but it's actually kind of a nice, it's a deep color, and it has a little blue and purple in it. So it's actually, I have to say, I like it better than I thought. So that was a nice, pleasant surprise. So gonna start, and then this type of artistry, I guess, is called distinctive. I think it is. That doesn't say on here. I think it's a distinctive stamp, which just means that there's a lot of detail on the stamp with just kind of one inking. So you get quite a lot of detail just for that one. So we need, I did 3 flowers. This is a new ink pad, so it's a little stiff. And I used Mossy Meadow for my leaves. Let's see, I already have some cut, so I think I stamped 3 of each. And then we're going to cut them out with scissors. So there are dies actually. Oh, I didn't bring them up. There are dies actually that go with it. So there is a die that will cut out the flower and all the leaves and everything. But we were doing this for club, and it would have taken us way too long for us to wait to cut three flowers and all those leaves per person. So I just want to show you they cut really easy with scissors. I really like the dies, and I'm sorry I didn't bring them up. There's other like detailed stuff, a really nice big long leaf, and then there's a detailed of like flowers and leaves together. So I really like the dies, but look how easy that was to cut out. And same thing with the leaves. They cut out really easy. Now I already have some already cut out, just so you didn't have to watch me cut them all out. But it was pretty quick. All right. So what you want is to know is the measurements. So again, I started with a basic size, so 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it in the middle, just like we normally do, at 4 1/4. But then I scored one more time, one side in half again, so that would be 2 1/8 is half of the 4 1/4. So those are the 2 measurements you just need to know for scoring 5.5. 4 1/4 and 2 1/8. And you can see that it's going to come together just like that. The creasing is important. So because it's going to be an easel card and you want it to stand upright, you want to make sure it does have a really good crease like that. All right, so my other pieces are, I just think this combination is so pretty. So it's soft sea foam with the Moody Mauve, or mauve, I guess, depending on where you are is how you say it. So this is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and you need 2 because we have one on the bottom and one on the top. And then I did one plain white, so 4 by 4, And I did another white 4x4, but then I embossed it with a Timeless Textures embossing folder. So that's going to go on top like that. So let me actually glue those together right now. I'm just calling this a horizontal easel card, but it could have another name to it, the fold. I don't know. If it does, type it in the comments, let me know, so that way I can put it in there, so when people are searching for it, they can find this card. All right, so there are words on here. It's probably fine if they're upside down, but there are some words in there, so that is upright that way. And then this is going to be the bottom. So you need, for an easel card, you need a stopping point, right? So it needs, like, this needs to slide in somewhere to stop. And so I created this. It's 1x4, and this is just like the color packs. You know how they do the all the colors in the different color families in the pack. So I am using dimensionals, but at first I was actually going to use the foam sheet. So if you cut it the same size, you could put that on a whole foam sheet and it would certainly stop. But that would have been a lot to cut for everybody. So what I decided was, and I tried it out and it worked just fine, I put 2 dimensionals on either side of each edge, and then I put 2 in the middle, and that seemed to be enough to kind of give it some structure and a stopping point for that easel. But you can certainly use like the foam strips, have, you know, the long ones, that would work too. All right, so I'm going to put that right up the edge there. So you just want it raised up so that, again, it has that stopping point. So this I'm actually going to put in right now. You could vary your measurements too. I'm just trying to find the center there. If you wanted this wider, so instead of the green, instead of 4 1/4, you could make it longer. You could make it smaller, however you want. All right, so now we're going to decorate. Oh, I just moved it. There we go. So I have all my flowers here, so I'm just going to kind of put them approximately where I want them to go. And I have more leaves probably than I'm going to use. I think each card I used a different amount, but I kind of kept the flowers in the same area. So I have this one, says thanks, and that's all part of the stamp set. So thanks, happy birthday. So that's the thanks. This is the happy birthday. But I also thought it might be a nice wedding card or anniversary card, so I put congratulations. So you can make it whatever you want. That's another birthday. So let's see, I have 2 options. I might, since I have 2 birthdays, I might make a congratulations card. This die that I used, actually for both of them, the thanks, where did thanks go? The thanks has the pretty edging, and this longer one are from, they're both from this die set, which is called Labels Aglow. And I love this because it's so long and narrow for a lot of words, because sometimes the other ones aren't quite long enough. So that's, I'm really happy I got that. All right, so I'm going to kind of put where I want my words to be and then put the flowers. And I also offset it. So congratulations is not as long as the happy birthday one was. So I made more white space because I figured I would cover it up. And so then that would kind of make it balanced, equal. All right, so that's going to go like that. That's going to go like that. And then I'm going to stick my flowers in. All right, so I'm going to start there. Stick some flowers in there. So this one I'm going to glue on flat like that. I'm kind of following along here. And then this one, I'm actually going to make this one go on top. So I'm going to glue down my words first. And I like the little overhang. And there's plenty of room because of the card is landscape. So that won't have to worry about the envelope or anything. And I'm putting glue kind of in the middle because then I can tuck the leaves behind. And so like this leaf I can put in there. Maybe a little bit on top. I don't like them with the same angle though. Well, I didn't necessarily want them the same angle. I'll balance it off with another leaf. And then this one, actually we can, how about we tuck in another leaf in here? Right, because flowers are generally not exactly symmetrical. So that will go like that. Using up my edge pieces of my dimensionals. All right, so that actually, I didn't plan that so well. There's a little white gap right there. So we're going to be sticking some leaves. See how I covered it over here? That's all right. We'll stick some more leaves in there. Let's see, that's going to be too big. So we'll put the other one, we'll put that one right there. And we're going to stick a leaf. Yep, to cover that gap. Want another one there? Yep, I think I'll put another one there. See, I should have followed exactly my plan. And then we need something down here to balance it out. I don't know, is that too much? Oh, darn it. Let's put it on the card and we might add another leaf. Let's see. I should have followed exactly what I was doing. Okay, so I already put the bottom on here and then that needs to go like that. So I just want to make sure you could either do it folded. Uh-oh, I folded this the wrong way. Haha, I knew that looked weird, right? Because it needs to be like a Z. Good thing I didn't glue it on there yet. All right. There we go. So you can either, when you only want the glue or whatever adhesive on the top, because if you put it on the bottom, then you're going to have glue on the bottom and it's going to stick. And I actually did that to one of my cards. I'll show you. And so what I did is I just put white paper on top because I had glue. So no one will ever know but you guys. So you can put glue on top, and either you can put that closed and put it directly on top so it lines up, or you can open it up and line it up that way. Both work. Just make sure. So I put glue on less than half so I know that it will be fine. Making sure I have a border on the top and it lines up there. See, now that looks okay. I don't think it needs the extra leaves. And we'll put some gems on there too, because I think that might be just too much. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it. So I have two different types of gems. So this one I used the iridescent pearls, kind of dressy. This one I did too. And then these two I actually think they're called festive gems. They're actually Christmas gems, but the colors kind of match my card. So you could do either. For the congratulations one, I think I'm going to stick with the pearls. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put like a big one here and a small one and another small one, kind of, so that kind of balances out. So there you go. And then you just write your message right in there. I just think they're really nice. So let me put them down so you can see kind of the different, my different versions. Oops. There we go. So the gems are all slightly different. Oh, that one's not lining up so good. Have to. Oh, look what happened. Darn it. It slid. All right. That one's going to a very special person who's not going to care that it's messed up, like my mom or something. All right. So anyways, that is kind of the horizontal easel card. They are kind of elegant. They're kind of fun, and I think they look really nice on someone's desk or mantle or bureau or something to display just the prettiness of the card. So again, I use the Artistically Inked for that. We were talking, it's either ranunculus or it could be a rose, just even could be a peony. So it has a different kind of variations depending on what kind of flower you want it to be. So thank you very much. I am Christine Josty of Mail Something Pretty. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.